Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. Coming to the plate now, Zach Smith, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Batista rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Yeah, the scouts are going to eat this one up. He just blasts this thing into the outfield and has enough speed to cruise into second with a stand-up double. Any hitter that can put that kind of charge into a pitch is going to have a job on a roster. That's the kind of hit that sees your stock rise.
Stepping in, Ross Gage. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner goes for third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Robles has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Into the box now, Brian Kojima, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Leo Esquivel.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. Key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Now batting, Zach Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it.
All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Leo Esquivel. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Go home, go home.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Rico.
The second baseman, Brian
Is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get two. Step on the bag for one. Digging in now, Charlie Alford.
You got one.
The right fielder, number 16.
The 1-2.
Charlie.
On the line at first. Fielded cleanly. To second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Now at the plate, Zach Smith. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
The first baseman,
Popped up. Rico waits on it. One away. In now, Zach Smith.
now batting. The first baseman, Zach Smith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Round it hard.
Cabrera rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pitch hitting for the Central, number 20.
Hit back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Into the box now, Zach Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And it's fouled away.
Looking good. No one better up there. How you go?
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Lawson is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 6-4 the outcome today. The West Prospects rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Barry Quiroz pitches well enough. Now to the plate, Zach Smith. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Baldwin has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. So digging in now, Scott Baldwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Marion is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Walter Ono. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into the right side. Base hit, and they're into the hit column. At the plate, Zach Smith. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline.
Come on, down,
One
down,
there.
down.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. Ready for another chance, Zach Smith. From the stretch. Left side. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Hey, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. It's really pretty simple. He's here at the showcase to show scouts he can contribute at the major league level. When he has at-bats like that one, notching solid base hits, the scouts are going to sit up and take notice.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Hitting for the Central.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Pinch hitting for the Central. Number 13.
Here we go. No one better. Let's go.
The bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Alexi Peralta.
Now batting. No shortstop. Alexi Peralta.
Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag. The throw pulls him off the bag. We are into extra innings, and here comes the first baseman, Zach Smith. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there. A 2-0 finish today. Sean Huseby is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, With the 13th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Zach Smith, a first baseman from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Minor League Baseball is live and on.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Zach Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This one skied out toward right. Nick Dean is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Donovan Casey, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Right back to the mound, could be an easy 2. There's one, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Standing in, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now in the box, Cedric Mullins. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Pulled into right. Rickards got it to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So stepping in, Zach Smith, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Slide.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Now at the plate, Zach Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bowie Bay Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Irwin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Francisco Jimenez records the save, his first of the year. The game's future. Digging in, Zach Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box, Zach Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted down the line in left. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working. Striding into the box, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mullins is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Zach Smith.
Number 22.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. 4-0 the score tonight. Bowie took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Cody Sedlock gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Zach Smith. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. From the stretch, hard hit ball to second. And that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Casey comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Howard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Zach Smith. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall. Stepping up now, Zach Smith. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Ripken takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Zach Smith.
Now batting, the first baseman.
This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. 4-2 the final score today. Bowie rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tyler Hurd.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this Blake Wyman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Zach Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2. Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Here's a hard-hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2. At the plate, Zach Smith. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Tolia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gilberto Villarreal, and their runners at the corners now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Swaggerty is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Stepping into the box, Zach Smith. He singled his last time up. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Make the turn, make the turn, make the turn.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
To first. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Altoona curve jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Time for minor league baseball. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Zach Smith. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go.
And he's in safely to 3rd as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Hill is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at 3rd, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Ready now, Elliot Ramos. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Joey Rickard, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
The right fielder, Joey
Popped up. Jones moving to his left, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man. Stepping in, Michael Tolia. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Smith. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he is out on the tag. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Smith. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Larkin calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Zach Smith. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Larkin is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Isaiah Larkin, and their runners at the corners now. The 1-2. Ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out.
Minor league baseball. Striding in, Zach Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Larkin is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Zach Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Grounded to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Striding in once again, Stephen Alames. The 3-1. It's going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So striding forward now, Zach Smith. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Lifted in the air to center field. Larkin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping into the box, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
It's on the money, but dropped at second base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready once again, Zach Smith. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Jakes, a 6'4" lefty. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a cutter, and a 2-seam fastball. Right fielder is on the run. 1 out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Now batting, the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Runner.
And a double steal try here. Popped up.
Jakes brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second.
Throw back to second, and that's it. So coming to the plate, Zach Smith. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to 3rd now. Stepping in, Joey Rickard. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at 3rd with 2 gone now. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
And that misses ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because
8-6 the final score tonight. The Richmond Flying Squirrels smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Sam Selman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The show's continuing coverage of East. Dave Stoddard, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. A bare-handed pickup, not in time. Great effort, comes up just short. And now runners will be at 1st and 2nd with nobody out. Digging in, Elliot Ramos. Get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the double steal is on here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cumberland is there to put it away for route number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Into the box now, Zach Smith. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Zach Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cumberland is there, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zach Smith. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Johnson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, come on now.
1-1, here it comes. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now batting, Gilberto Villarreal. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses ball 4. And that will force home a run. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Welcome to MLB The Show. Luis Madero, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Zach Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ling stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Bannon over to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Digging in now, Zach Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mullins is right there, 1 down. In now, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Nick Dean is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. 7-5 tonight's final. The Bay Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Lowther gets
A player is encouraged to get all he can out of his given talents.
time for minor league baseball. Sean Jelly will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, You don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you are 5, like...
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Zach Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the...
Now to the plate, Zach Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So digging in now, Homer Matthews, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. At the plate, Logan Forsythe, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Popped him up. Wong has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man. Ready for another chance? Mickey Moniak, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 3-2. Into the box now, Zach Smith.
Come on, big guy. See that? Drive right back up the box. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly.
Come on.
And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zach Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Waiting on it is Moniak.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Reading Fightin' Phils came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. The game's futures. So striding forward now, Zach Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Liner towards second.
Get up, ball.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Standing in, Kian Wong, and he's definitely off to a start in the early part of the season. And the runner back. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pujols is there to put it away for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Gilberto Villarreal, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one can get there as it falls. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
On to the pitcher covering, and it's in time. Standing in, Luke Williams.
The batter, the left fielder, Luke Williams.
On the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around.
You pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Now in the box, Zach Smith. He singled his last time up. Hit weakly back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So stepping in, Zach Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming in.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the fifth inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Now at the plate, Kean Wong. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Runner goes for second. Slow little grounder left side. Barehanded on the hop. Got him. Ready for another shot now. Elliot Ramos. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Pujols. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Even though we're moving back into this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the box, Zach Smith. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That a way to square it
Well,
up.
talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out. Striding into the box, Mickey Moniak. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line to the right side. Taken in over at first for the second out as that might have been. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Richmond Flying Squirrels used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases.
Come on, extra bases, extra bases.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Number 83.
And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Melvin Adone.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Here now.